Hi, how you doing? Are you melting? I just nipped out to the supermarket to get some cash out because I'm going to get my nails done this afternoon. I'm blinking heck it's hot out there. And no. Just no. I'm staying inside. That's it, in an air-conditioned studio. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. This is our last hour for Friday. We will be back with you tomorrow morning. I'll tell you a bit more about that tomorrow because it's going to be hilarious. Me and Simon Owls. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right, first of all, let me introduce you to my team. We've got Emily on cameras again today. We're like, how many other of us in the business today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including David. There's 8 of us in today because they're all in Doncaster. I bet it's hot in that room though. So while they're there, we brought you some really cool goodies. Look at this. How cool is this? Imagine this in the kids' bedroom. Or in your craft room. Right, first of all, let me tell you. Oh no, we've got Emily on cameras. Sorry, Amber. We've got Amber on production. Hello. You got me for an hour. We are going to do 2 rounds of Pictionary. Okay, because we need to add a little bit of fun to today, I think, and keep you inside because it's too blooming warm out there. Right, let me tell you where you can watch us and how to shop because we've had new customers today, which is lovely. Well, you are customers, but you're friends and family now, aren't you? So you can watch us on YouTube. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you would like to shop with us on Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. And that will reserve that for you in a basket. Okay? Then we're going to send you a direct message. And in that message, there's going to be a link. And you're going to click that link and that will take you to check out. Please log into your account before you check out because then you get all your benefits of being a club member. And then you pay for it and then it's yours. It's good, isn't it? And then we'll get it shipped out as soon as we possibly can. Now, just a little word on that club, please. So I need you to open an account if you're brand new with us today or if you've been watching us for a while but you haven't shopped and you want to shop. The best way to do it is to go and open an account. It's free to do so, which is exactly what you'd expect it to be, but it also makes you a member of Club Highlight. And that means that for free, on every order that you place, you will get a discount. The more money that you spend with us, the higher that discount becomes. It starts at 5% in Tier 1. You spend X amount of money and then you get to Tier 2 and you get an extra discount and it goes up like that. And it's a fabulous way of treating yourself to some goodies, really. We had a lady yesterday, we had a heat press on, an industrial heat press for the sublimation. And it was £189.99 with her discount and the points that she'd saved up. It cost her £23.27. That's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So please, please, please make sure that you're doing that. You also get loyalty points for every £1 that you spend as a club member, and on a basket spend over £35, you have free postage. So it's a really great way for you to shop. So just make sure that you're opening an account. Also, if you would like notifications every time we start a show, just type live into the comments underneath the video, and that will give us your permission to send you those notifications. Maybe you've unsubscribe by mistake, just do the same thing. Just type live and we'll set that back up for you. If you would prefer to shop directly on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com, you can absolutely do that. Just click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show starts, all those items will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then simply select the ones that you would like to add to a basket and they will appear at the top of your screen in the form of a little red shopping bag. When you're ready to log in and check out, click that and that will take you through that process. And you can also shop ahead. So midnight tonight, all the codes for tomorrow's shows will be released. So you can shop ahead. A lot of you do that, which is really good because then you don't miss out. Right, shall we begin? Let's do it. Now then, this is brilliant. Look at this. We've never brought you anything like this before. So it's battery powered. It takes the AA batteries. How many do you need? 6 1.5 volt AA batteries. Okay. They're not included in this, so you'll have to provide those yourself. A lot of places don't include batteries anymore now, do they? You've got an on-off switch that's just down here, so on and off. And this will light up, but you also get 86 letters. So you can spell out your own words. How fabulous is that? In fact, if I turn it around, you'll see you've got letters, 85 letters, and symbols. Battery operated LED light. How cool is this? Alice is definitely having one of these. She'll love that. Imagine we just want to leave fun notes around the house for the kids or for your partners, whoever, or maybe a reminder for you. Oh, I need to get one of these, then I can remember what my name is, don't I? I love this. I think it's fantastic. It's nice and lightweight, so when you do put it onto your wall, you can just literally attach it onto there. The letters will just slide in from the side and you can spell whatever you like because you're getting 86 letters and symbols. So see it literally, you just take one of these, just split them. So you've got, they're all come on one sheet like this, look. Look at that lot. Ooh. Oh, I think I need this in my life, actually. I like this. Or Alice will be writing all sorts of stuff on this. Look at that lot. So you're getting up. Oh, I'm going to do it without breaking it. Go on, yeah. Go on, go. Go. Yes, look at that. All of that lot you're going to get. And then it will illuminate all those lines. I think this is a cracking little Christmas gift as well. Imagine this as a stocking filler for a teenager for Christmas. They're going to love that, aren't they? Right, well, we've got them in stock. Grab it because we haven't got a lot of these. And I don't know whether we can get any more. Is it $9.99? Really? I thought it was $19.99. Oh, come on. You've got to have that in a stocking filler. You've got to know somebody in your family that would absolutely love that, right? I think that's cracking. Right, $9.99 before you discount. Absolutely, you need that in your basket. I love that. I think it's really clever. Right, we'll come back to that in a bit. Now then, Crazy Colours tie-dye kit. Now, the recommended age 8 years and above. So let's have a look what's in this box. So you're going to get in your box a tray. Let's have a look. Let's unpack it all, and then we can see what you're going to get. Right, so you get your tray. You get an apron. Oh, I'm going to open this up. I was going to say Sam's in Doncaster, but she's not. She's come back to get some more stuff because they've taken all the stuff for the stand up to the workshop room, and everybody's bought it. So they've come back for more stock. I'm not going to open that in case we need to send this out to somebody, but you've got a little penny in there. Then you're also going to get a pair of gloves, said gloves. Okay, so you've got a pair of gloves because you need that when you're tie-dyeing. Then you're also going to get 50 elastic bands to do the ties with. I used to love tie-dye as a kid. We used to come up with all different things. Have a look on somewhere like Instagram and YouTube as well, because there's these amazing tie-dye artists. I saw one the other day, and she literally took a piece of fabric, rolled it, scrunched it, added the colour, and she opened it out. It was the most magnificent thing I think I'd ever seen. It was beautiful. So have a play around. Just get some regular fabric and have a play around with it before you do the, your big project. You get one mini funnel, which is in here. Let's get it all out and have a proper look, shall we? Love doing stuff like this. Opening up, see what we get. Right, you've seen those bits. Let's have a look. Yep, little mini funnel. Even got the little bit on the side, so you can use the mini funnel. You've got all your nozzles for your bottles in there as well. Your elastic bands, your glove, your apron. Then you're also going to get a measuring spoon. Oh my goodness me, how cute is that? Wouldn't get much soup in that, Emily, would you? Look at that. Little measuring spoon. This is brilliant. How much is this? No way. $8.99. Are you kidding? Right, this is a perfect project for the kids while they're off school, isn't it? Then you're also going to get 12 bottles. Yeah, got that. 12 fabric dye powders. So you're getting all your different colours in there. It tells you what the colour is on there. So you've got brown, red, green, yellow, orange, gold, purple, all sorts of different colours. So you're getting 12 colours, a makeup bag, and 2 hair scrunchies. And instructions. I mean, flipping heck. £8. Right. You need to treat somebody this, so it tells you exactly how to tie-dye, Melanie. That's not good, is it? That's nearly as bad as when I wrote a Instagram post that said, "Morning everybody, just going into the Create and Craft Studios for the latest edition of Cutting Crematorium." Instead of Cutting Craftorium. I know I do that all the time. But look at this, isn't that fabulous? So it shows you all the different ways of making. Look at that, that's brilliant. That looks like Dumbo from the other night, doesn't it? I'm not gonna lie. You've got all of these and it shows you where to put all of those elastic bands. Listen guys, it's $8.99. Then you're gonna get your club discount on top of that. This is the time now. I know it's hot and I know you're not thinking about Christmas. I know you're thinking about starting making your cards potentially, but we're not really in Christmas mode, are we? But this, as a gift, maybe you've got children and grandchildren. I know with Alice, she's at a different birthday party every weekend. And you've got to buy something every time you go. That would be absolutely cracking at $9.99. That would be brilliant, because I think that's a lot of fun. But this, at $8.99, you've got two incredible presents there. I think that's brilliant. I think I'm going to get some of these and just give them to Matthew. So every time she gets invited to a party, my daddy can go, "Oh, I know what we've got, Alice." She'll be very impressed with that. She'll definitely want to do that herself, though. She'll be taking over. Right, if you want that one, it's Shop Colour, and it's $8.99. That's mad. Absolutely mad, but good, right? That's what we like. Right, let me talk tea lights next. So we have got a set of 48 tea lights for you. Shop Scented, $8.99. You've got 12 with the scent of pure cotton. It's one of my favourites, that. You know, when you wash your bedding and then you dry it on the line in the sunshine. Yeah, smells like that. It's lovely. Love that. Then you've got Vanilla Bean. So you're getting 12 of those. Then you're also going to get your Lavender Garden. So you're going to get 12 of those. And last but by no means least, you're going to get your Cashmere and Apricot. Do you know what? Even if you use these for your Sospeso Trasparente, so everything smells nice while you're making your flowers. Just saying. Good that, isn't it? 48 of them for $8.99. Good value, that. And they're a nice size as well. Sometimes you get really piddly little tea lights, don't you? And you burn them once and then the wick disappears. The wick's really strong on that. The ones that I use for Sospeso, I go through them like there's no tomorrow, because they're proper cheap ones, and you can tell. And if you watched the show with David yesterday, a candle show, you'll know how important it is. Wicks are very important, don't you know? Right, let's go through these burners, because these are perfect to work with your tea lights. Everything I'm about to show you, they're $7.99 each. So you can have the black cat. That's super cute, isn't it? So literally, tea light goes underneath, wax melt. Maybe you've been making your own. Maybe you've just bought wax from David next door on his candle show. This is a perfect opportunity to get this, and great for Halloween as well, that one. It's cool, isn't it? So that's your first one. Your second one, I really like this one. It's like got the astrological charts on it, look. Isn't that fabulous? I like the shape of that one too, it's pretty. Now this is a bisque pottery, so you can paint this. Imagine this with your diamond paints on it. Ooh, that'd sparkle and shine, wouldn't it? Don't do inside there though. You don't want to be burning the paint. But yeah, absolutely fab. I like that. It's just really, I like something that's sometimes just white. Do you know what I mean? It's quite elegant, isn't it? And it goes with everybody's decor. But like I said, if you want to paint it, absolutely, you can go ahead and do that. Now then, this one, this for me screams Halloween. It's like a witch's brew, isn't it? That green in there. You imagine putting little purple and orange wax melts in there on Halloween and having it in your window. I think that's really cool. And it's a nice big open surface, this, as well. So if you wanted to, you could. So you use it obviously with your candles and your waxes. However, I have one sometimes burning in the bedroom. So I put a tea light in, put some warm water out the top, not out the top, out of the tap, Melanie. Not boiling, but out of the tap warm. Drop a few little drops of whatever your favourite essential oil is, and it will just gently fill the room with that aroma. So if you don't want, you know, candles, this is another way of doing that. I love that. I think that for Halloween would be great, wouldn't it? It's super cool. I think it's just the colours that make me think that, but it is like a witch's brew. And if you look inside, it's got the crackle inside as well. Look at that. You get right in close, you can see that crackle inside. Isn't that cool? I actually really like that one. Shop green, $7.99. Now this is cute. You have to have this one for Christmas, don't you? How lovely is this? Holly berry. Look, it's got the little bits of holly at the top, and then I love the fact that it looks like it looks like it does. It's two little stars at the front of its eyes, and it's going, Happy Christmas! I love that. Oh, I'm having one of them. I think that's super sweet. Look, and it even has the lid. So you've got the recess in there and then the little lid that sits on top. Oh, I love that. That's super cute, isn't it? Right, that one is Shop Bauble. Your next one, look at this. Oh, gorgeous is that. One of my friends bought me something very similar to this for Christmas. And we just, yeah, it's lovely. It's very, very much like this. And I just pop a little tea light in it at Christmas. Got some little like winter spice oils going in it, and it was just really lovely. I think Alice ended up taking it home because she fell in love with it. It was like, Nana, I'm like, yes, Alice. What are the chances, do you think? I'm like, oh, what's she coming up with now? What are the chances do you think that I could take that home? I was like, yeah, go on then. And then when I came back to work, I left a Terry's chocolate orange. So there was an orange at home, and she messaged me one day. I was here. She messaged me. She went, Grandad says I can take this home with me. I said, did he now? Grandad's in the background going, no, I didn't. You did, Grandad. You told me. You told me that I could take it home. She's a proper little monkey. It's funny though. Right, so if you want that one, that is Shop Reindeer, and it's $7.99. Now then, acrylic blocks. Right, acrylic blocks, these are fantastic. So if you love stamping, this blue, can I just say, will come off this polythene on here. Just take it off. I don't even know if I can get my nails under that or not. I'm getting them done this afternoon, so if I damage them, it doesn't matter, does it? Look, just peel it off, and they're completely clear. Now, they're really good, actually, for acrylic blocks. They're nice. They're not too thick. Some of the original acrylic blocks were really thick. And all that means is that when you're pressing your stamp down, you've got to get pressure through more plastic. So these are a nice and thin one, but they're still sturdy enough that you can hold them in your hand. Now, I wouldn't necessarily use these as acrylic blocks just like that. What you could do is put two together and sandwich your photograph inside if you wanted to. You could use it as a paint palette. You could actually paint a design on it if you wanted it to, and then put it in a little stand. But you're getting two 5x7, you're getting two of the 6x6, and you're getting two of the 4x4 for $14.99. Okay, it should be $31.94. Paint palettes. I'll tell you what else I use these for. So if I'm colouring with different blends of pens, so if I've got water pens and I want to pick one colour up off the other, rather than doing it nib to nib, I put it onto a little palette like this and pick it up. Also really good if you put your glue out on one of these and then put your die cut on top of it. Pick up the glue off here, saves it putting it on your skin if that bothers you. But the opportunity to get 6 acrylic blocks for that price is really good. So if you are a stamper and you still like feeling like you're stamping it, you know, when you get hold of the block and you do that and you press it down, that's a great cracking price for you as well. Just think about doing pieces of art on it with it as well, alcohol ink, that kind of thing, you know. Maybe you're going to put a piece of acrylic on a canvas. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? And then do your different rice paper designs on that. So if you want something to just create a little bit of a, or not a frame, but it's not a recess, it's the opposite of a recess. What am I thinking of? Can't think of the word. But it comes off your canvas. Love things like that. It's just always good to have them in your tool set, isn't it? Right, let's go to... The what? Tea light's all gone. Well done, you've got to be quick this hour. Amber says you've got to check them out. If Amber says, it's got to be done. Shall we do a Pictionary, Amber? Yeah. Let's do it. We're going to have a bit of fun in this hour, because me are on my own. There's nobody here to tell me off. That's dangerous, let me tell you. Right, let's come round here then. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Right. Now we know what happened with Dumbo. Am I ready? When am I starting?
No.
Okay. Right, all right then. So let's have a think about this. Right, now we'll have another one. Up here. Ooh, Melanie. Nearly. Right. I'm going to give you another couple of clues. And then we've got it's not bad, right?
Yeah.
You tell what it is? Good, glad you can. Oh, hang on, one thing missing. Right? Hey?
Most important part.
Most important part. When we used to do those with my dad, we used to have a moat going on and everything.
It's one word. 'Cause I couldn't
It is, yeah. Amber doesn't know whether it's one word or two, so she's made it one word. She's just changed the English language.
Yeah. Go on.
Right. Right, let's talk about this sports bag here. I know. It's brilliant, this. Look. So it's... Give us a minute. Oh, packaging. I hate packaging. Right, I'm getting in that. Sam's in the warehouse, busy at the moment. She's been to Doncaster, so bless her, she's driven the van today. She's took... Oh, that girl, honestly. She's amazing. Partner Dave was here last night. I was like, you need to look after her. He's like, I've been looking after her since you were 14. I was like, well, every house needs a Sam. Unfortunately, Sam needs a Sam too. Right, so you've got this, I'm going to say it's probably shower proof. Brilliant for your swimming stuff, isn't it? Maybe it's going to be your beach bag like that. I wonder what this is made of. Let me have a look. There's no label. You've got the extra little pocket inside. I'd definitely use this as a swim bag. Let me have a look. Let me see what it's made out of, because I just had a thought. Like, polyester. Oh, amber. It's 100% polyester. I wonder if it would sublimate. Because sublimation has to have a high polyester content, doesn't it?
Yeah, so.
You would think so, wouldn't you? There's a thing, right? Personalise your own bag. How fabulous is that? I think it will, because that's what it needs. That's how sublimation works. It's the heat, the ink, and the pressure, but it has to have a high polyester content. Well, you don't get much higher than 100%, do you? And then you've also got these, and I love these handles because the straps are really sturdy. They're stitched really well, but then doubled up in the middle. Because there's nothing worse than walking around with a bag like that and it's cutting into your hand there. It's really uncomfortable. So you've got the two handles, one on either side, and there it's nice and slim. I like that. That's good design, that. Well done, who's ever made this. You've got the little bit on the end so you can clip your keys on if you want to, and then it zips all the way across. $6.99 barrel bag. I'm gonna hedge my bets and say that would work with your sublimation. That'd be a bit cool, wouldn't it? Kids for school as well, if they're going swimming from school and they've got that wet towel and those wet swimming trunks or swimming costume and goggles and hats and all the rest of it, all in one bag. Shop barrel, $6.99. Right, let's have a look at these down here because these are really good. We haven't brought you these very often, but they are actually really good. So they're an empty bottle. They're nice and squeezy, look. So they're not they're not super soft, but they're not hard. And then they have this cap. Now the nozzle, I've got to get this right. I've got to twist it on and then twist off the cap. My hands aren't working at all today. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We're getting there. Get off. Right. Packaging. I'm going to reinvent packaging when I retire. It drives me crazy. Packaging, sweeteners, and children's car seats. Why can I not get into that, Amber? What am am I doing wrong? What's going on? Gosh, my hands really aren't helping. Just have a go at one of those for me, love, please. My hands are proper sore today. I'm getting arthritis in my knuckles. I can feel it.
That's already loose.
I know, but how do I get the lid off? Oh. I know that bit. I can do that bit. It's getting the lid off. Ah, like that. Right, I get it now. So you've got your lid, you've got your nozzle, and you need to cut the top off your nozzle. Now, when I did these, I did something a bit fun with them. I filled them with all the different colours of the rainbow with the hybrid paint, right? And I'm going to get one of these so I can show you exactly what I did. It was I got a rectangular ceramic plate. And you could do this with your dies, but I did it on my Scan and Cut. I did loads of concentric circles. So just loads of circles inside. Well, I did the right amount of the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, 7 of them. And so this is the plate. And then I took all the circles off the Scan and Cut and cut them in half. So I had all my rainbow pieces going down to the smallest one. I then drew around this first one with a pencil, put the second piece in place because they're all separate arcs now, remember. Drew around that one, drew around that one, drew around that one, drew around that one. And then I took these and I did dots of paint, like dot art, all the way around that first one and then the second one. And I did it on the side of a plate like that and then coming in on an angle. It looked fab. These are brilliant if you want to do things like this. Also, I'll tell you what else these would be good for coming up to Christmas. Cut the tops of these, good for your glitter. Instead of having that big pot that you go and the glitter just goes everywhere, it's more localised in here. So whatever you're going to use them for, you might use them in the kitchen. I don't know. Maybe in the summer you don't want to take your vinegar bottles or salt and pepper outside in case you smash. That would be all right for that. But for craft-wise, I think they're fabulous for your paint. They're not super squishy, but they're not hard that you can't get a dot out of them. So you're going to get 3, 6, 9, 12 of those. Shop bottle, $4.99. You know what? Even if you store your embossing powders and stuff like that in for $4.99, it's worth a shot. Right, now this. Do you know what? I love tools that solve problems. And I don't know who thought up this, but you were clever if it was you. So when I go to print off all my reflections or I'm doing something on the computer at work, at the Mac, and Lauren was the same actually. Lauren's still on maternity leave. She's not back till January. She's making the most of it, which I don't blame her. So Lauren, if you're watching, you need to come in and bring that beautiful little girl in again, please. When we've got we've got the big Mac screen like that. So if I go to put a USB in, I have to turn the screen to put the USB in because they're all at the back of the computer. Drives me crazy. So put it there, that goes into the USB at the back, and then all your USBs that you're copying things onto or importing things from go in these 4 points at the front. Now it's $9.99, and it's one of those things that solves that problem. Stephanie's exactly the same. She has one of these on her desk now, and it's just literally plugged in. USB goes in there, so much easier. I know it's only a simple thing, turning a screen round, but if you don't have to, I think that's cracking. I don't mind the colour either, it's rather nice. It's not even royal bluish, going on the verge of a very soft navy, but you literally just plug it into your USB port. But things like, so on your bedside cabinet, you know, plugged into a plug, and then on your bedside cabinet, your phone, your tablet, your partner's phone, whatever, just in there. I think that's a great little gadget, but it's not a gimmick. I'm not good at gimmicks. It has to have a purpose if I'm going to spend my money on it. Love that. Shop port, $9.99. Right, now then.
Shop USB.
Oh, okay. Where did I get shop port from then?
Maybe you read Portland. What are good for on holiday?
Emily.
You don't have to take loads of adapters.
Good. This is why we employed her, you see. Good for taking on holiday with you, so you don't need to take loads of adapters. Right. Good, isn't she? Brilliant. Right, let's have a chat with a few of you, shall we? How are they getting on with the Pictionary? Are they getting it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, good. Just seen the USB hub on the corner of the table. Okay, sublimation. I know, Jane. Sandcastle says, sandcastle maybe. Does it look like a sandcastle? I'm sure it's supposed to be sand. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, everybody's getting it. Look at you. Hey, I did well then, that. What does the 4-port USB hub look like? That. How dink is that? It's even got foam on the back of it so it doesn't damage your desk. How cute's that? Brilliant, that, isn't it? Love that. Oh, Julie Waller says, yay, Dumbo. Yeah, don't. I got a look. Are you outside today or are you all hiding inside? It's too hot now. I know, we're terrible, aren't we, us Brits? We complain when it's raining all the time, and then when it gets nice, we all go, it's too hot. And I'm the worst. Can't do it, no. Karen Henley Miller says, afternoon, crafty playmates, afternoon. We've got Sandra joining us, Jane. Ria's in there as well. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company. I'm on my own this hour. I know. On my own. In the studio, playing Pictionary. Anything could happen. Right, I'm coming back to this because I think this is a cracking little Christmas present. I know it's July and I know it's red hot outside, but when you see bargains like this, if you're like me, if I go out anywhere and I go into a shop and I look at stuff, or even in here, I walk in here and I buy loads of stuff. This is brilliant. Teenagers' rooms, kids' rooms, you know, little secret messages between you and your partner if that's what you want to do. Works with AA batteries, LED strips, and then you get 86, I think I said, didn't I? 86 letters and punctuation. Oh yeah, 85. Oh, 85. Letters and symbols. There you go. Make your own magic. It could be Alice Heaton's room, or it could be Dad, I need a drink, or whatever, because that's what Alice would do. She'd literally put the letters in and then go downstairs and go. I don't know where she gets the quirkiness from. Right, if you want one of those, I think this is brilliant. Cinematic light box. It's shop light. It's $9.99 before your discount. I think that's fabulous. Not think? I love it. Absolutely love it. Little switch on the side there, like so. And then your batteries will just go in there as well. Oh, it's got a little, what's that in there? What's that little pin for? Don't know. That was something to do with the lights, eh? Right, that one. And then you're getting all of these acrylic letters. They just literally slide in. Look at that lot. Good, that, isn't it? It's a bit like, you know, when you see Hollywood stars in the dressing rooms and they've got the mirrors all the way, the lights all around the mirrors. Reminds me a bit like that. Or I'll tell you what it does look like. Those old-fashioned cinemas. You know, the old-fashioned cinemas before all the posters were out and they were all judged up, and you used to have the banners with the lit up with what's playing today and all that kind of thing. I love that. I think that's a really cool little gift for somebody. Shop light, $9.99. Right, back to this. This is crazy deal, guys. If you've got the children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, whoever, or you just fancy a go at tie-dyeing yourself, because I love tie-dyeing, it's a lot of fun. And do you know what? I love it. You never know what you're going to get, do you? It was, whenever I say that, it always reminds me of Forrest Gump. It says, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Love that. So you're going to get your tray in here. You're also going to get your 12 different bottles. And do you know what? This is the detail. This is the thing, right? You know you've got a really good product. Forget the price. The price is just ridiculous. But you know you've got a really, really good product when they even label the bottles for you. So they tell you which bottle to put which colour in. That, brilliant. Love that. They could have just given you empty ones and then you would have had to label it yourself. And what that means is if you've got some left, after you've done your tie-dye, you can leave it in the bottle, right? This is clever. Then you've also got your measuring at the side. So you've got your measuring guide on the side there. That's not easy to see in a studio, is it? There you go. So you put your mils in, it'll give you all the instructions that you need. But that, see, this is when I appreciate companies when they do things like this, because that just makes such a difference. If you had all these blank, you'd either have to label them yourself, which is a faff, right? Or you wouldn't know which colour was which. I think that's genius. And then they've got these little caps like that you apply it through. So it'll give you all the instructions that you need in your leaflet that comes with it. This is shop colour, 10% of this is allocated. Listen, it's $8.99. If you want stuff for the kids for birthday parties, this is brilliant. You could have a tie-dye birthday party. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? So they do all the tie-dye, they tie it all up, do all the dyeing bit, put it into a plastic bag, take it home, and then reveal. How cool would that be? I love that idea. Unfortunately, our Alice has just had a birthday, or I'd have bought those for that. So how to tie-dye, tips, final steps, and then you get all the different shapes. So look, if you tie it like that one, you'll get that effect. Tie it like that one, you get that effect. It's really clever, isn't it? This is my favourite. I love that. That is just live your life in colour, right? So you're getting your booklet in there as well. You're also going to get 2 scrunchies. You're also going to get a pencil case. Now, I'll tell you something. If you went into one of the shops on the high street and you bought a pencil case like that, 2 scrunchies, you're probably looking the best part of $8.99 for that. But now the kids can personalise it themselves. Or you. It doesn't have to be for children, does it? I love a bit of tie-dye. So you get 2 scrunchies. Then you're going to get 50 elastic bands, sorry. And they're a really nice quality. Sometimes you get elastic bands and they just break, don't they? But these are made for tie-dye, so they're not incredibly stretchy because you need it to hold that fabric in place. You're getting 50 of those, so don't try and stretch them too big, but they're perfect for wrapping around your tie-dye. So you're going to get 50 of those. You're then also going to get a set of gloves, pair of gloves. You're going to get your little, what's the word? Funnel. Thank you, honestly. Words. A funnel. And then you're also going to get your little spoon. I mean, I just love that because it's little. I'm not going to lie. That's fab, isn't it? So you're going to get that, and then you're also going to get a little apron in there as well. Plus, you're going to get 12 of your colours in there, and the instructions will tell you everything you need to know. Comes in a really cool little box, actually. Look at that. Lovely, that. So it says small parts, not for children under 3. But if you're working with them, you might be all right. Create one-of-a-kind tie-dye designs, experiment with awesome colours, and try out some cool tie-dye patterns. Get absolutely creative. I was just going to say, get absolutely covered. This complete DIY tie-dye kit, good grief, comes with 12 pieces of fabric dye powder in all the colours you need, 50 elastic bands, and a disposable apron. It's good, that, isn't it? I like that. I do. I like that. It's a good idea. It's one of those things that you pick up when you're out and about, don't you? $8.99. That's crazy. Right, I want to talk to you about this because this is blinking brilliant. Right, so we have at home quite narrow and quite steep stairs, and they were wooden up till my mum and dad passing away and when we had the treads carpeted, but they're a divil to clean. And I cannot lift the vacuum cleaner up the stairs because the treads are quite shallow as well. But it's getting into all those little areas that are troublesome. This I got, and I keep it in my car. So if one of the kids is in the back and they've got a bag of crisps and they lose more than they eat and they're all over my back seat, brilliant for that, okay? Under your clutch and your brake and your accelerator, you know, when it gets all that grit gets in, instead of getting your big vacuum out, getting the extension lead out or putting the lead through a window and then you can get to your car, this is brilliant. So to release it, you just press that button. That will open up that area. David has one of these on his desk all the time. Glitter, embossing powders, just dust, all of that in those hard to reach areas. We have a chair, recliner chair, leather recliner chair in the back room, and it's on a circular base, and getting into that is a pain in the neck. This is fab. So it gets in all those different areas. It comes with its own charging point, just plugs in, but it has 2 different levels of speed. Listen, so that one is the lowest one. Oops. That's the lowest one. And it goes higher. You can hear it, can't you? Look. I could do this all day. I love doing stuff. Honestly, I never grow up. I think I'm the female Peter Pan. Long may it continue is what I say. And then when you're done, you just put it back on its docking station and it charges for you. It's brilliant. Even if you just use it on your craft desk or under the top of the skirting boards, right? In those little crevices and all those cupboards that you can't quite get to. That, brilliant. And it's only $29.99. Rechargeable, refurbished as well. So it means that somebody's had a look at these and gone, right, we need to put a new part in there. We might need to put a new part in there. And then we can do that. Look, there's a lot of people doing that now, isn't there? Like refurbished iPads and refurbished phones. It's a good idea, isn't it? Instead of putting them in landfill. I like that idea. And then it literally just goes on there and plugs in. Like I say, David has one of these on his desk. I have one in my car. Stephanie has one at home. Pet hair on the furniture, right? Divil, isn't it? That will get it all up. It's a really good quality vacuum, okay? Please don't think that it's like, oh yeah, they're just selling something for the sake. Honestly, really good. Right, shall we do another Pictionary?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's go. See what you've given me this time. Printable acetate on there as well. Who said that? Who? Jane. Printable acetate. Yes, you could. Well, you could put your alcohol inks behind them, couldn't you, and colour them if that's what you wanted to do. Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. Well done, Jane. One job. Right. Already. Oh, okay. Perfect for today, this. Right, let's have a look. No, don't go there. Don't go there. It's not what you think. Not having that conversation again. Like that. And then you've got, hopefully, I'm getting better at this, you know. And then you've got to have sauce, right? And sprinkles. Hey, look at that. I think I've impressed myself there. There you go.
And there is a space in this one.
Oh, there is a space in this one. Just to keep you on your toes, right? Amber, honestly, right, get writing in the comments what that is. There's a space in between.
Because comments are going through like, they're not putting a space in
They're
there.
not putting space in now. Brilliant. Right, let's have another look at these wax burners because I think these are super cute. I love the black cat. That and that on your windowsill at Halloween. How super cute is that? Now you can burn wax in them, of course, but you can also put some warm water in there and some essential oils. That's really nice, actually, and it also puts a little bit more moisture back into the air because this time of year it's really dry, isn't it? So black cat, love that. And of course, as you put your tea light in there, the eyes and the little nose and the whiskers are going to glow, aren't they? As you can see on the box down there. Shop Cat will get you that one for $7.99. I like this one, the astrological one. Constellation, that's the word. Constellation oil burner. I like that. I like the cleanness of that. But I have to say, I do like the white, and I think the white will go in everybody's home. But I better get my diamond paints on this. Imagine that. Imagine that all sparkly and shimmery with the candle. Love that idea. That one is Shop Star. And it's $7.99. Remember, you're going to get your discounts off this, and then your loyalty points popped back onto your account in a couple of weeks' time. I've been asked a couple of times recently. People have been having a thing on their account that says points pending. So the reason that we put them on a couple of weeks later is because we have a 14-day money-back guarantee. So you can send back your products. Not that many of you do, I'm not going to lie, because we sell good stuff here. But we wait those 14 days and then we put the points on your account. So that'll be why. Now, I need to have a chat with you, seriously now. I know it's not on the show, but we've been doing prime time deals this week. And one of them was that you got, didn't matter which scan and cut you bought, you got your regular club discount, you got your regular points, and then you also got an extra £10 worth of points added to your account. So if you're in the market for a scan and cut while we've got that deal on, I'm taking them to Doncaster on Sunday. I don't know how many we'll be bringing back. The tattered lace one, if you just want the machine, raw deal, is $249.99. And then you get your discount. And then you get your regular points, which brought it down to a few pence over £225. Now you're getting an extra £10 off for an SDX machine. I know I banged on about it this week, but I don't want anybody missing out on that deal, because come midnight tonight, you won't get those extra points. And it's not just on the tattered lace one, it's on any scan and cut that we sell on the website. So have a look at those and check them out. Right, little berry here. Little holly berry, look at that. It does make me smile because it looks, there's a film in it and they have all these little characters running around like that. What's it called? Do you know what I mean? Who what? No, it's not that one because I've never heard of that. What is it, Amber? Do you know what I mean, don't you? And all these little characters run around like this and really. The what? Oh, she's Googling it. Kids today. And we used to go, do you know what we used to do, Emily and Amber? We used to go upstairs and look in an encyclopedia. An encyclopedia, right? Google it now. How the world has changed, right? Look at this. I love this. This at Christmas. It's super cute, isn't it? But it just makes me smile because it just looks like it's running around like it's really shouting. It is. It's going, Merry Christmas! Or It's Christmas. One of them. I think that's really sweet. $7.99. Treat yourself. And then if you want one for the, look at this. How cute is this? I love this little face. How lovely is that little face? I want a Rudolph look. Look at him. Isn't he cute? I like him. Like I said, I got one of these last year. Alice has nicked it. $7.99. Right, now then we also have some lights for you. So if you're having a party this year or for Christmas, these are indoor or outdoor lights. They've got the blue bulbs in them, and I'm going to read off the packaging so I get all the sizes correct, if that's all right with you guys. So bear with while I find the English. Yeah, it's going to be on the last side, isn't it? Long life LED light set for indoor outdoor use. Never need to change a bulb. That's a statement, isn't it? I'll tell you what, they must be. I'll tell you, whoever's made these must be very, very, very confident in their product. So you can have a combination of different flashes, if you like. What's it called? James and the Giant Peach. That was it. Yeah, well done. Combination of different flashing. You can have it in waves. You can have sequential, slow glow, chasing or flash, slow fade, twinkle / flash, or on all the time. Now you need to know how long all these are. So there's 80 bulbs, they're 3mm bulbs. It's a 10.53 metre length of the bulbs on the wire. And then you've got a cord, so the one that plugs into the wall is 5 meters. So you've got a really good length of cord. There's 7 centimetres between each bulb. Blimey, they're specific, aren't they? I love that. An LED, and it says long life LED energy saving 50,000 hours. 50,000 hours. That's amazing. And you're getting 2 sets. Now, I have no idea what the prices are on this. Since we stopped doing all the Post-it notes, I don't know what the prices are before I come into the show. And I have to say, I quite like it because it's always a good surprise. That's a ridiculous surprise. $12.99 for 2 sets. Think about Christmas. In your house, outdoor or indoor. That's brilliant, that. Absolutely brilliant. 70% of this, my friends, 100% polyester. You know what that means, don't you? Sublimation. I know. Didn't even think about that. I feel like I want to test it though, Amber. Do you know what I mean? I want to test it. Have we got... Is there not many? All right. Well, so the whole thing with sublimation is that it has to have a high polyester content. And this, my friends, is 100% polyester. So I'm 99.9% certain that it'll work. because it's 100% polyester, right? Gotta work. Right, what else, Amber?
Let's go to the painting bottles again, please.
Do what?
The painting bottles.
Polythene bottles again. Yeah, these are cool. I like the idea of having these out in the garden, actually. You know, if you're going, oh, I'll tell you what, picnics, Amber. So if you're going out for a picnic, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, sauces, all of that, right? What? Good that, wouldn't it? Who, what?
It'll take less
Starts like that.
room.
It'll take less room. It will take up less room. And the plastic, not glass. So they won't smash in the bottom of your bag. Every time I ring my son Matthew, he talks so fast. Can't tell a word he's saying. Honestly. 12 of them, really good with your painting. So if you want to create your little pearls, these are really good hybrid acrylics in here. Brilliant. Just put a little bit in at a time. And if you can, store them upside down like that, because then the paint is always at the bottom and ready to go. But I think that's a great idea. Glue. Maybe you buy big bottles of glue and you want to use that for that. Embossing powders, glitter shakers, whatever it is you're going to use them for. It could be in the kitchen with your sprinkles and things like that, little decorative elements. You don't have to use them as a bottle with a nozzle on. You can just, use them like that. Entirely up to you, but you're getting 12 of them for $4.99. $4.99. Now then, this, I love this. Honestly, gadgets, but not a gadget for the sake of a gadget. I like a gadget that solves a problem, and this does. So as Emily said, taking it on holiday with you, because then you don't need loads of adapters, because a lot of things now are just LED. USB, Melanie. Don't we live in a world of abbreviate? LED, USB. Just tell me what it is, right? So this now sits on Stephanie's desk, and she plugs this into the back of the Mac to the screen, and then has everything else charging on here. Also, if you've got a USB port, you could put all your different craft stuff on here. So this could go on your desk. Plug that into your USB plug. You could have your glue gun, your light board, your hot foil pen, all in here. But what it does for me is it takes the USBs from the back of the machine, the USB ports from the back, and brings them to the front. So you're not constantly turning your screen, plugging the USB in, putting it straight again, turning it around, taking the USB out, putting it straight. It's all there in front of you. I think that's a cracking little idea. I don't know who came up with it, but they're very clever. Shop USB. $9.99. Good that. Right, my lovelies. Shall we draw 2 winners for Pictionary? Don't miss out on this either. Honestly, it's brilliant. I've had one of these before, and it's like it does that, and it goes, and it dies. This is fabulous. We have them in the office as well for cleaning desks, windowsills, things like that. Curtains, caravan. Brilliant for a caravan, right? Mrs. H999, if you're still there. Caravan. Right, let's draw 2 winners. First one is, let's have a look. Julie Moffat. Well done, Julie. 200 points on your account. How about that? I'll send you a message and let you know. Next one. Ria Jansen. Sorry, Ria Jansen. Brilliant. Well, same for you. Keep an eye out for a message from us. Right, now then, I'm going to tell you what's happening tomorrow morning, because this is going to be hilarious. So it's me and David in the morning at 8 o'clock. We're bringing you, now let me see if I can remember. First hour is candle paints from Cadence, opaque candle paints. Second hour is airbrushing techniques. Third hour is with me and Simon Isles from Piranha with a product called Hairy Mary. So that'll be an interesting show. If I don't end up crying, laughing in that show, then there's something very wrong. And 2 hours after the final 2 hours, which is 11 till 1, we've got our lovely Linda Chapman coming in from Crafty Witches. So you'll have 2 hours of Linda tomorrow. So the first 2 hours will be on highlightcrafts.com, and the last 3 hours will be on liveshopping.vip. I hope you can join us, because I'm desperate to know what Hairy Mary actually is, aren't you? Me too. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you in the morning at 8 o'clock. You take care. Lots of love. Bye.